Okay. I am all reset. I do not know. I don't know if it fixed my alerts or not. I should know as soon as someone types. Let's see if I can hear my scripture bot. Nope, did not hear the alert. Fantastic. So I don't know why that's still not going off. Yeah, I should be hearing, definitely hearing alerts, and I'm not hearing anything. So weird. Sorry, I'm just looking through settings real quick to make sure there's nothing that got changed, but I don't think so. I think I just need to do a full system restart, but I'm not worried about that right now. I can always do that later. Yeah, everything looks correct. Weird. Very strange. I do not know. Alright, so we are still stuck on her, but I'm kind of thinking, because there's a ton of people in that Helheim second hallway, so I'm kind of thinking we might just go back to Helheim, and actually we could probably do hard, because I think that's all she needs for her second outfit is hard, right? Yeah, complete Helheim on hard. So we don't even have to try insane, we can just stay on hard difficulty and see how it goes. And we can leave on the interaction time. Time rush probably feels like a bad idea. Complete Helheim on hard difficulty without opening a chest. Interesting. Looks like I'm going to be turning Twitch integration back off. need any of the other stuff. XP, perfect. So we need to get to level 11 so we get the bonus revives, and we need to make it downstairs, and then basically we'll just keep trying to die. Ho, ho, ho. As soon as we're done with that, then we can be done with the Valkyrie. Because, man, she's just frustrating to play. And then we can switch over Warden to finish up collecting food. I guess realistically, I should be taking next to nothing. Sorry, I got lost in thought there for a second. Because I wonder how hard it's going to be for me to die, I guess. I guess I could just run through the crowd. Should do it, I think. I got 43 seconds to the elevator, and we still have 2 levels till we get all the extra revives. Alright, not a whole lot of reason to leave this level. Just gather people up and then die. Well, we got a level first, but as soon as we get those extra revives, just gonna be diving into the crowd and dying. And rinse and repeat till we pop the achievement. Come on, I need the level before I die, please. Alright, perfect. Boom! Does the explosion only go off on the first one? Because if it does, that's going to make restarting runs a lot quicker. Oh no, okay, there it went again. I just must have missed it the last time. I definitely did not see it go off. Gather up a little so we can try and get a big group if we can. That'll work. That's our last one. So now we can just go down. We did not pop the achievement though. We're 136 out of 200, so we still need another 64. Alright, let's do it again. And then after this, all we have to do is eat food. Nice and easy. Run around the warden eating food. No problem at all. Thank you, Father Odin. Thought I timed that. I was popping off just as it was going to proc. here for a minute. Oh, there's the chest. Can someone damage me so I can eat this food, please? Go, thank you. More food, less we have to worry about grabbing on the warden once we switch over to that achievement. Alright, now we just gotta hit level 11, get our revives, and then we can start dying. Go. There's our revives. I'm just gonna pass on whatever you try to give me. Thank you. I'm just trying to die. I should pick the rerolls. Trying to get the most in here. Well, I was hoping to dive out for them to regroup back up. I guess it just is what it is. Just gonna start skipping stuff now that we're down here. No reason to be even more powerful. I might also start taking stuff that's not quite as damaging. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. I gotta stop taking such high damaging stuff. I keep wiping out like half the group before I can even get in there. Damn it, I was hoping to be a bit more centered. I think that was our last one. I'm like 99% sure. And And there's the achievement. Perfect. So we are done with the Kinslayer. Thank God. So we are going to switch over to Endless. And because we're a dwarf, I think we're going to go back to the cave level, the Svartalheim or whatever it's called. Just feels appropriate. Make sure the ward's got everything I need. Yeah, he's good. Alright, now with any luck, we will become invincible again. And then we could just run around and collect food. At least that's the plan. And then that's it. Actually, let me update my Twitch title just so. There's that. Last one. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have any things to turn off objectives or anything like that. Okay, so we need local Ragnarok. Beautiful. Got that right off the rip. Again, I still don't understand why the beer I drink makes other people diseased. Perfect. There's bottomless stomach, so we can start stacking the health. Please give me all your mithril, please. Woo, he almost got out of that ring. There she is. Yeah, let's start off with Frost Ring. Beautiful. Class. Yeah, we can only upgrade that once. And then God. Perfect. And perfect. Take the movement speed torment because we can offset that with other move speed buffs. That's not a huge detriment. It's coming this way. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was moving way too quick. Gordon. Reroll. Chance to stun on attack. I'll take it. Take that God skill. Alright, now... Oh, I still need my class skill, but at least we're done with God skill. Ouch! Tried to cut that cart, and the cart cut me. Is it only trap ones in Endless? Because if so, I'm just going to stand somewhere where I don't have to be near them. Alright, now we're done with skills. I think it is literally only the trapped ones in Endless. Need to find the passive guys and take a passive, and that'll stop other guys or other gods from popping up, I think. Because at least the last Endless restricted me to 3 gods total. And right now I have 2. Completely negated this guy's fucking boar. Can't do nothing. Ouch, right into the stupid minecart. Shield back here, I think. There they are. Take the block chance, seal the fist upgrade. Oh, there we go, lifesteal. Perfect. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hey, there's tankards. We can grab that to keep working on that trophy I don't have. I mean, I don't need it for an achievement, but it's a trophy that we don't have unlocked, so doesn't hurt. Chance to freeze. There we go. I don't have a choice. Don't want to take the enemy damage yet. We're not quite ascended to godhood yet. We're getting there. But not yet. Not being able to dodge at all, that move speed definitely comes in handy, especially if we have to take some of the move speed torments, then they won't hit us quite as badly if we kind of have those offset a little bit. Ouch. Excuse me, pardon me, come through. I probably should have took that HP regen. Oh well. Drawstring all ready to go to be fully upgraded. Man, I will say, when we had Endless turned on with, or turned the objectives turned off, it definitely made the mithril income a lot, like, noticeably lower. Still not 18, so we'll take that. Perfect. And now that freeze is maxed out, that should keep everyone pretty wrapped up and stunned to keep them from being able to hit us. That should be a huge amount of damage mitigation right there. God one, and that's Ragnarok done. Looking for damage reduction. Oh, no, heal. We'll take the heal. And now we'll take the damage reduction. I should have sealed it. Oh well. There we go. heal chance up to 70% now, so that should be pretty locked in. Forgot where we were going for a second. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Alright, it's lagged a few times when we've selected new abilities sometimes. As long as my Streamlabs is not lagging, we're good. And I see me, so, yep. Last time I did this, yeah, it's, okay, so it's a weird thing. If I just hit escape, it makes it go away. So it must be trying to open a window or something that it doesn't open correctly. Okay, so we're all good then. That made me panicky for a second. Oh. Poison still ekes away at our health, so we gotta be careful of that. I need to find... In here is a regeneration one. I guess I'm going to take this just because I want to keep wasting the rerolls. Oh shit. Thing just came bursting out of there like the fucking Kool-Aid man. Come on. Give me what I'm looking for. Just keep stacking that, I guess. Alright, better than nothing. At least now we have some decent health regen. That should help offset some stuff. Take the additional elites, I guess. Because if I can get to the point like we were in that other level where I'm basically untouchable, then everything will be good. Ouch. There's some HP regen. need to find that Odin passive that I get damage for every 100 health. I get a percentage increase. I think it's initially 3% and then jumps up to 6. Anytime you feel like going down there, guy. No, I'm not doing the Nith stands. Those things are miserable. Ugh. I guess the attack speed. Don't want to lose health if we don't have to. Ouch. Really thought that freeze was going to disable this move, not let him finish it. Yeah, see, now that time it, like, interrupted his move. He definitely didn't ground pound there. Same with that one. So why did that other one go off and it hit me? Ugh. We're all done with class stuff, right? Oh, no, we're not. Hey, Mithril Hammer, hell yeah. And just out of curiosity, we're going to stand mostly still for the time being, just to see. Well, his slams hit me for sure, but it looks like everything else is pretty negated at this point. No, I took a little bit of damage torch there I just saw. We're not doing demolitions. That is awful. All of the ones where you got to stand around a pillar and then dodge stuff flying at you, it's so hard to see as soon as there's a handful of enemies on the map. So it's like you can't help but take damage that whole time. It's just not worth it. At least for me, it's just not worth it. There it is. Increased damage with hero's health. Perfect. Line pick it is. Extra 20% block chance. There we go, 6% bonus now. Perfect. Now we can just start stacking passives. Health, love it. Yeah, like these, if you have that giant slime torment, trying to do the braziers are basically impossible because the slime is bigger than the area you have to stand in. He takes up the entire area. It's so annoying. Right into a cart. Luckily I blocked it. Just trying to fight that gold guy. I wasn't paying attention to the carts. There's crit damage increase. A little late, but the XP boost isn't the worst passive, I guess. Huh. Magnet was not as big as it. Oh, there's a bit more. Still not as much as I thought it was going to be. I thought there would have been quite a bit laying around. Portals, because no to demolition. Come on, big guy. Go down, drop some food for me. And chest will work. Movement speed. Salve. Like a salve to put on like a wound. Oh, there's retribution. Perfect. No, I don't want the ooze if we can help it, since we are actually doing objectives. movement speed, movement speed. Perfect, thank you for the chest. Damage reduction. Yeah, every time I get one of those God skill upgrades, it's going to keep finishing out all those passives we keep taking from the passive God. So that works out great. Alright, now we're dealing with mimics. It's not that they're dangerous, it's just they eat the cost of a chest, which sucks. Welcome back, mate. How are you? My apologies for having to reset the stream earlier, and it still didn't fix the alert sounds. But we are down to one achievement left to go, and that's just the food one. So we're on Endless, we're on Warden, we're trying to become Invincible God again, and we'll just run around and collect food. Ugh. Health we can offset with chance for the skill to just totally fail. We can't. There's nothing we can do about that. Alright, we'll take the vulnerability. I think I had a lot of health, huh? Yeah, we're not doing demolition, so runners is. Take that HP regeneration. Something's hitting hard. I have noticed that the poison, it still ekes at your health. There's no being able to stand in a dot like I was that other round where there wasn't poison. There was the poison puddle enemy wasn't in that level. Were we just in Niflheim? I don't even remember what level we were doing for that. You know, more mimic spawn because I'm not taking that fucking ooze if I don't have to. Well, shock and bleeding's not a bad thing to be going out. I like that this dude's just standing in the corner and just won't die. There he goes. Jeez. Rock solid, so max health is done. Take the interaction time. It's funny to me that the runners are technically considered elites because when my local Ragnarok goes off, it only stuns them. It doesn't actually kill them. Thanks for wasting my mithril, Mimic. I wish it would refund your mithril if it's a Mimic, like... Not like the Mimic kept it. You just killed it. So if it was inside of it, I should have it back. Lore-wise, this all adds up. Like, it doesn't break the in-game world. Keep looking for God skill. I just want to keep maxing out all my passives. It's crazy to me. You could just basically keep stacking that God's powers infinitely. It makes them absolutely 100% essential to take an endless run. Like, you have no option not to take them. Oh, there's tankards again. Make sure we are slowly collecting to get that trophy I don't have, but I don't technically need. I don't want to miss that food back there. Here. Ooh. Both of these suck. Nope, I want that. I'm glad I have that interaction time longer, because that catapult definitely would have flung me if I had normal interaction time. Stupid cart, get out of my way. Oh, thank you, Odin. Very kind. I just noticed food way on the left side there on the map that I missed. I like that the cooldown reduction skill is called incompetence. When I say skill, I mean torment. Cool, turned into a mimic. Love it. Another mimic. Ooh, also terrible choices. Guess the movement speed at that point I can't. That's too big of a damage increase. No. Oh my god, they both suck. Oh, I'm not doing demolition. Her snowball passive is so ridiculous. Just chucking a small little snowball. Everything else in this game has been really over the top and kind of exaggerated from what you think it would be when you read the talent and stuff. And then for that, it's like, nah, it's just a snowball. perfect. That one. Oh, no food. Now, I don't know if it's updating my food as I go, or if it's going to be one of those I have to fail the endless before it'll update. Ouch. Guess I'll take the fizzle chance. Probably should have took the healing debuff. Oh well. Oh, good. Snowball fight smacked. I was really worried. Ouch. Any food on the map or mythical guys to drop food, so I guess we'll just keep hanging out. Oh, we gotta go get that Juggernaut, actually, I lie. Give me the elites, I guess. Heal 1 HP, weapon, skill, kill. Alright, that'll work. Cool, minute, love it. %70 chance now on a blind pick. I'm never seeing skills again. I didn't know I had to reload the page myself. What'd I miss? Oh, not much. Still doing the endless run. Just trying to collect food. I have not checked to see if my food count is updating mid-run or if it's going to update after the run. Is that food up there at that chest, I think? Talentless. Wow, the Mithril guys are super annoying and endless. They are fast, and they don't count for the local Ragnarok. Happy eating. Let's go for the last achievement. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. I say I'm excited, but I'll be sad when I run out of things to do in this game until they drop out some new content. Because I have been utterly glued to it. I did a 15-hour stream, what, yesterday or the day before? Because I just couldn't stop playing. And it's annoying because I upload all my VODs to YouTube is just kind of to keep like a history of my streaming stuff. And YouTube has a hard hour cap now on their videos, which I didn't realize. So because it's above 12 hours, I can't even upload it to YouTube. I gotta split it first, so I gotta download a video editor program to do that. The food drops definitely slow way down. Oh man, there was some health gone. But the food drops slow way down the higher you go. At this point, too, almost every chest I open is also a mimic, so I'm not even getting items and stuff like that. There we go. Oh, that was close. I had like 10 health. Oh, don't want the boost if I don't have to. Oh, there's HP regeneration. Finally, I went looking for that earlier, couldn't get it. If I can max out that room, that'll make a huge difference to my survivability. there's our res. Ugh. Well, let's do this twice today now. I've done an endless that it's exceeded 45 minutes, which is exciting. Can't even see the imp in here except for on my mini-map. I just know he's here, and I need him to drop his food. Well, we might not be long for some of these hits really hurt. Man, how's that thing still... There it goes. How's that thing still alive? I mean, I realize my DPS isn't the highest, but come on. Alright, let's see where we're at food-wise now. 893 out of 1,000, so we still need 107 pieces of food. Alright, so what I heard was here we go again. Actually, let's go back and look at some of these ruins that we just unlocked. Did we unlock all of them? Yeah, I think we did. Besides achievements, what about the in-game trophies? I assume there are some things left to do. Yeah, I think I have like 4 trophies, and they're all like giant pain in the ass ones, which is why I don't have them done. I know one of them is killing with the exploding minecarts in Spartanhelm or Svartenheim. That one's tough just because every time that minecart goes off, it's like only a handful of enemies that get clipped. So yeah, I have complete 5 raids with these specific. It's 1 passive and then the 2 abilities. One's Loki, one's Odin, and one is the winter chick. I can't remember her name. So you have to beat insane any 5 raids on insane difficulty with those 3 skills and passive unlocked. Then there's this one, which is complete a raid with blind choice modifier and without using any banish, blasphemy, reroll, or seal. So basically you're just stuck with whatever comes. But that one's not tied to a difficulty, so that one might not be bad. You just have to find one with the blind choice modifier. Let's see. This one was, yeah, the 300 enemies with explosive barrels. Because they're on the minecarts, it's really hard to do. So I only have 35 of the 300. This one I'm slowly trying to knock out because it's just collecting tankards, so it's just getting that mission to proc. But they only come in like 12, I want to say 12 quantity increments, which is, yeah, I'm at 48, so I'm pretty sure it's only the 12. So I've done it 4 times, sounds about right, because it's not a very frequent quest, unfortunately. Mimics in Helheim, that one you got to take the modifier to turn on, and to get the modifier you have to complete it on hard and pick up no chests. Revive 3 times in Helheim and finish the raid. The only person that can revive a total of 3 times is the Kinslayer, which as we discussed earlier, that is super difficult. Complete a raid on insane difficulty with the all-in passive. That one I did want to try, just haven't gotten around to it. This one's collect 450 mithril ore in the endless we were just doing, which we'll go back to again. So that one we should have done this next time around. And then the last one is reach Torment Tier 7 in Endless Helheim, which I haven't attempted because I haven't attempted Endless in Helheim at all yet. So yeah, quite a bit still there to do. So I do technically have some other stuff I could polish out. Tempted to turn on this because I like not having objectives to worry about. Aren't all torments only 2 choices anyway? Play endless cumulative. You gotta last for an. Oh no, cumulatively. Never mind. I was like, you have to last for an hour. Never mind. Reading's difficult. 30% mithril prices. That, assuming it rounds up, that'll make 8. The 8 cost chests 11, and the 4 cost chests. Is that even gonna? Would that round? Would it round it to 7, or is it going to take it as a smaller? Yeah, we'll just turn off objectives. That's fine. We're just trying to collect food. We're not trying to do anything crazy. Oh, the blind choice one is not... it's only one that you pick up. I thought it might have been one of the level ones that you could start with. The others aren't as bad as I think. Like this one in here with the exploding barrel chests. Although it doesn't, they don't show up in endless. They only show up in the regular. I'd have to do it in an insane. That's the one that I'm like, that sounds terrible. And then the Kinslayer on dying 3 times and then still finishing Helheim on insane. That one sounds really difficult too. Okay, exploding out sound terrible indeed. Kinslayer dying 3 times to finish is not on. Oh, it's not restricted to insane? Okay, that's not bad then. And hard Helheim without chests is okay as well. Yeah, it would just, for me, the worry with that one is that I'm gonna forget like halfway through the run and then pick one up and then have to start all over again. I do need to still do hard Helheim just to unlock the Kinslayer's alt outfit as well, though. Can you die, please, so I can have your food? Oh, I don't even have that skill yet to pick up food. I need to look for that. This will get the other gods from showing up at least. Yeah, give me the regen. Yeah, or picking up one on accident because they charge up so fast. Yeah, right? There's arrow. Good. Now we're done with God skills, so just their passives will start showing. God skill, absolutely. now I can look for the food one. Retribution's so tempting to take as well, though. I gotta take Anvil so that way we're done with skills at least. Yeah, we'll take the movement speed debuff. I can correct 5%. Come on, give me the food one. Of course. Thank you, Odin. Bottomless stomach. There it is. Finally. Shield breaker for sure. Increase block chance. Start stacking our defense. Get some health. Get some more health regen. And we will eventually be good to go. I do love that you could just basically circle around these boars and totally negate their charge and any sort of damage they can do because they just twist in a circle trying to keep up with you. Didn't work as well on him once he's off the board, though. Take interaction time. I don't have the objectives turned on, so that only affects the door and the catapults, really. Chests are so quick that until you take a huge amount of that debuff, it's not noticeable. The minecart tracks sound like Big Thunder Mountain in Walt Disney World when you're going up the chain lift. It sounds almost identical. I guess they probably use the similar sound in Roller Coaster Tycoon as well, because it also does sound a bit like that. Maybe all chain lifts just sound the same. Wow, no mithril, only dropped food. Thanks, guy. You're like my only mithril income, and you couldn't even do that. There's movement speed to offset that debuff we took earlier. Oh, god damn it. I just noticed someone else followed me 45 minutes ago. If you're still in here, I apologize. All my alerts are not working because Streamlabs is being wonky and I just haven't restarted. Thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate it. I'll send out a follower alert at the next decision, I think. That way just one goes off, because for some reason my test alerts work just fine. Only seems fair. Seal that and take Anvil. I just need more DPS at the moment. Yeah, we'll take the additional leech just because I think they have a chance of dropping food. You have a great way for DPS. Oh, that's true, but then I'd have to take Nidhogg, and in Endless you're restricted to 3 gods total. I mean, let's be real too, not being able to heal in Endless is also an incredible handicap to yourself. I don't know that the DPS would ramp up enough to offset everything coming towards you in some of the... Like, once you're at least 20 minutes, I would say, maybe even 15, maybe it would ramp fast enough just because you're killing so much, but I don't know. I'd be curious to try it. I don't know who all I'd take, though. If you have Nidhogg, I mean, his spells are not terrible. I guess you could take the Fear... At least the Fear one. I'm not even sure. Yeah, it'd be it'd be an interesting build to do. That's for sure. You're just a big fan of All In. It's like the 4th or 5th time you brought it up tonight. Well, I say tonight. Today. I started streaming at like 3 a.m. I need to get my ice ring fully upgraded and stop taking passives. Ouch. There we go. Bit of a DPS deficit. I can just feel it. I just need a few more of my abilities to go to be fully evolved captain, and then I'll be good. Big fan since it made my first Helheim insane kill. Oh, nice. Serious and All In. Boss took around 20 seconds. Oh, man, I can imagine. Because you just sit in that hallway where you open the gates, and I bet with All In it just stacks up like insane. I didn't realize all my main damaging skills were so far behind. I just keep taking passives. I kept having good passives come up, so it's not my fault. Health and movement speed, always needed. Thanks, Odin. Alright, now Giant Fist is set up. I just love fisting. I like that you and I had total opposite Helheim Insane first clears. You going all in on DPS, and then I went all in on health and like defense on a warden, and just took my time like clipping the boss down. Because my fight was much longer than 20 seconds. What, did you rock any Nidhogg spells for that level, or did you just do totally other god spells and just take the, all-in passive? Oh, I guess we're going blind choice, because we're not taking that damn slime unless we have to. Yeah, it was so cool to see that such a different both worked well. Only all in and the passive with more damage. Spells were Ragnarok, Ball, Lightning, and Thunderstorm. I really like Thunderstorm quite a bit. I have not been the biggest fan of Ball Lightning. For me, it's just too random. I would rather go with Sentinel over Ball Lightning. They both kind of accomplish the same thing. And then once you have Sentinel fully upgraded, it's coming off of you instead of being like somewhere randomly in the level. So for, it's interesting that you did it with Ball Lightning. Although I would assume with all in, just the damage ramp alone, it didn't make that huge of a difference. Just because you're putting out so much DPS at some point. I do also like that you could defeat the last boss with at least minimum two different kind of approaches, you know, between you and I. Because there are a lot of other games that once you're on the highest difficulty, you're basically stuck, forced into some sort of meta build instead of being able to kind of, you know, tweak your own path forward. So it's nice to be able to have that level of freedom on that level of difficulty still. Because, like I said, too often other games definitely drop the ball. Alright, now our DPS is definitely a bit better. Yeah, it looks like food only drops off the enemies, so I don't even really have to wander around the map without objectives turned on. I can more or less stay down here. Well, double cast while under 40% will be nice. That might end up saving our ass with some of the freezing spells going off like that. Because I think that would put Frost Nova at like, what, 6 times? If it double casted, that would be ridiculous. Trying to see if the elites are going to drop food at all. They keep taking the more frequent elites, but I can't remember if they actually drop anything. Oh, he dropped 4 at least, and a chest. Take the health, take the regen. well, not everything, but there's a good chance everything's going to come up blind. It's going to be hard to get some of the passives I want in the order I want them. Yep, now we're going really blind. 50% chance. Whew. Trying to look for like health runes and stuff, and it's always going to be blind. It's crazy to me that local Ragnarok does not instantly kill these mithril dudes. Well, that cart just ate all my health. I'm trying to wonder if there's... maybe endless isn't the quickest way to do food, because it seems like the food drops are pretty far and few between compared to a normal level. One more missile to get that 4-cost chest. It's annoying how fast they move now. Gonna need to take some move speed for sure. Got him. Ooh, I'm taking some serious damage though. Yeah, I'm thinking endless is not the best way for food, because the food is too far in between. Oh, there's that, and there's the statue for the all the mithril ore on that level. We did not get that much food. I still have 95 to get. I'm gonna finish. Where are you at? Passive gods. And only 2 left. Yeah. That way all the passives I end up taking in Endless actually can fully stack. But 95 food seems kind of tedious, and I've just hit the 7-hour streaming mark, so I think I'm gonna call it here for now, and then polish this up later, and then I can also start working on some of those other trophies as well, because I do want to complete some of those others just to really truly 100% the game. I'm not looking forward to the exploding minecart one, though. That one seems like it's going to be extra tedious. But 95 food, that's it. That's all that's left. And we will have 100%ed. So I'm really excited about that part. But, cool. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Mitt, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. And thanks for playing a bit earlier when I had the integration turned on. That was a lot of fun, it being total chaos. Well, at least totally out of my control anyway. But yeah, it was this was a really fun stream, so I really, really appreciate it, everyone. It was a ton of fun. I'll probably be on later today. I just got to butt up some stuff. I got to go water plants and take the dogs out and stuff, so I'll probably be back on sometime later this afternoon, stream into the evening at least. So we'll probably finish this up. We might play some of the other games we've been playing. We haven't been on lately, like Star Trucker, that sort of thing. So we'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling. We'll see what chat's feeling, that sort of thing. So once again, everyone, thank you for tuning in. And I will talk to you guys later. $200 for me. Let's get started. Thanks for Showcase. Have a great day. Awesome. Appreciate it. We'll talk again, Mint. We'll hang out for sure. It was fun. I'll see you guys later.